Is your child well equipped with essential life skills to face the world? Well, mine are not, at least not yet. But that was before I knew exactly which essential life skills I am supposed to be focusing on as a parent. But now I know. And lucky for you, I am going to share the 10 essential life skills that I found are very important to impart to our kids so they can be prepared to face the world and for adulthood. We have 4 kids and the eldest is 6, and these are the 10 essential life skills that we are teaching them. Essential life skill number 1 is how to make a phone call. You might think this is obvious because you are a grown-up and you know how to make a phone call, but have you ever thought, what if something happened to you and you are with your child and they needed to call for help, but they don't know how to operate a phone? Basically, I know it is very important to reduce our kids' screen time, but this is an essential life skill. We're not giving them the phones to play games all day or watch stuff all day. We are teaching them how to make a phone call, how to call an emergency number, which number to call, having them to memorize your number, your spouse's number, and also basically just how to talk on the phone. Because essential life skill number 2 is teaching them responsibility. You know, when kids are born, you know, when they're like this, they are fully dependent on us. But as time goes and as they grow, we're supposed to be helping them to become more and more independent and to do more and more things for themselves. And this will not only help you as a parent with the housework that never seems to end if you have a lot of kids. And number 2, it will give them confidence, because when kids are able to do things for themselves, they have a higher self-esteem and they are able to just feel confident and able to tackle anything. So like in our house, for example, we teach our kids how to wash dishes. They already know how to rinse dishes, how to clear the table, how to set the table, how to wipe their own messes, how to make their beds, and all those many things. How to make a simple snack, for example, just a sandwich like a peanut butter and honey sandwich or anything like that. So it is so important to start relinquishing their, what do you call them? Relinquishing control over their lives to them. Essential life skill number 3 is cooking simple recipes. So I love cooking, and I love cooking for my family. You all know how I love batch cooking. We batch cook for a whole month in this house. Makes life easy, makes motherhood enjoyable. If you haven't watched that video, please do so. It is so fun. But I am also starting to teach our kids how to cook for themselves. And cooking can mean a lot of things. Even as I say, just making a simple sandwich for themselves. That means this child cannot starve if, for instance, you're caught up somewhere in the house or there, wherever, you know. We're teaching our 6-year-old how to fry an egg. Things that require a bit more of maturity, but also need supervision. Like frying an egg is easy, but he also needs supervision. And also something like, you know, making a fruit salad is just get a banana, cut it with a butter knife, put it in a bowl, get a strawberry or whatever and cut it and put it and mix, and voila, you have made a salad. I mean, that child will be so jazzed by their culinary skills and all that, but it's basically just helping them to learn how to do things for themselves. Essential life skill number 4 is basic first aid. Yes, it is so important to teach these children, because you know children, you're not with them all the time, and sometimes they get injured, you know, in all their activity and jumping and what. It's so important to teach this child just basically what do you do. For instance, you're running outside and you got a knee scrape and your parent, your mom or your dad are not there. What do you do? Of course, the first thing you do is to just wipe the wound, the scrape, and clean it, and show them your first aid kit. And this is what and make sure there is nothing poisonous there or nothing like extremely dangerous, of course. But simple things such as band-aids, such as, you know, cotton wool and all those swabs to clean the wounds and everything. Just such simple thing. And then teach these kids how to dress that wound, at least until help comes or until the parents come or whoever, you know what I mean? So it's really important. And if this is the kind of content that you like, if this is the kind of content that you feel builds you and helps you and motivates you and inspires you and all those very, very nice things, and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so that you don't miss any of all this goodness. Plus, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. And lastly, give this video a simple thumbs up. That really helps YouTube to know that you like this video, and YouTube will recommend it to other amazing people like you, and they will watch and they will also get jazzed and blessed and all those nice things. So thank you for that, and I really appreciate it. Essential life skill number 5 is body safety skills. My goodness. Have you been seeing the news? Oh my word. Do you know, I practically just stopped watching news. You guys, I stopped reading newspapers and I stopped watching news. Yes. The news is full of horror things that, oh my God. You know, there are humans, and then there are animals, and then there are humans who are animals. Let me just call it as it is. Because people are out there and they are crazy, they are sick in the head. The things people are doing to children is crazy. But first of all, the Lord is protecting our children, so we always pray for our children. Please pray for your children, very key. And then also, it is important to teach them body safety skills. We have been teaching this to our children since they were like yay high to a grasshopper. You know, it is so important. Just teach them those things as, which are your private parts. You call your private parts by name. Hello, people, teach your children to call your private parts by their biological names, not nicknaming them. And also teach them the difference between good touch and bad touch. Teach them such things as, what should you do if someone tries to touch you? What should you say? Who should you run to? And all those things. There is no keeping secrets in this family, and on and on and on. And this is not something like to teach your child in one day. You have to keep those communication lines open. Keep talking about it. Keep just helping it to be something that kids know. I can approach mom at any time. I can approach dad at any time with this information. It is so important. And essential life skill number 6 is time management. It is so crucial. As a person who is really into routines and schedules, and you guys, when I say I'm into routines and schedules, I mean I am into routines and schedules. I like things being done at a proper time. And I like having a schedule for my day to know exactly what I'm doing. And that's why the Fly Lady system works so well for me. It has really helped me to manage my housework and everything. And I will link a video here in case you have no idea, like fly what? Fly who? Fly when? I'll link a video. But basically, it has really helped me to manage my own time. And this is a skill that I want to pass on to our children. And we have already started it. It's so important. Just help your child to know how to manage your time. If your child is a school-going child, ours are not, because we are homeschoolers. Yeah, it's an interesting journey and we are loving it. But if your child is a school-going child and they need to be up by a certain time, instead of you waking them up every day, depending on their age, and this can be done even from 6 years old, buy them a simple basic alarm clock, show them how to set it, and then let them be responsible for waking themselves up. And also, when it comes to like being on time for the bus, like, you know, the bus comes at 7 and you have this child who takes 3 years to finish a simple plate of porridge, obviously they're going to miss the bus. But if this child knows that, by the way, the bus comes at 7, and if I am late, my parents are not going to bail me out, they will learn how to hustle. Essential life skill number 7 is table manners. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and seen this family with kids who are, you look at them and you feel like just hiding your head under your own table? It is so crucial to teach our kids how to have table manners, and not just the usual table manners of, oh, don't talk with food in your mouth, oh, I don't know what else. There is much more to table manners than that. For example, when you're in a restaurant, how to order, how to talk to the people who work there. Have you ever seen those kids who are so bossy kids to the wait staff? I mean, like, it's, and even not just the staff in the restaurant, even the people who work for us in our homes. I mean, teach your kids to be nice to the people who work. It is very important. And such things as also setting the table, clearing the table, wiping the table, and such nice things. How to use a fork and knife, very, very crucial and very important. If you'd like to know where to get amazing table mats, I'll put a link in the description below because it's amazing. You will love it. Essential life skill number 8 is earning and managing money and also budgeting. Like, how many of us wish we had been taught a bit more about money before we started working? Because I'm one of those people. Like, if I knew what I know now, or even just a little bit more than I knew when I started working, you guys, I'd be balling. But, my point is, let us teach our children how to manage money. It is so important because we want to set our kids up for success. I mean, who doesn't, basically? And the first thing is teach them how to earn money. No. Teach them, first of all, that money is earned. Money is not given, because I am telling you, there is another generation here that thinks you get money for being, that people should pay you because you are. I mean, hello? Have you seen my face? Like, have you seen my Instagram profile? Oh my gosh. No. You work for money and you get paid. It is so important to teach our kids that. And also give them opportunity to earn money around your home by helping them to do extra chores, or rather telling them the extra chores that they can do around the house to earn a little bit of money. And mind you, I am saying extra chores. You don't pay a child, at least not in our house, for clearing the table after dinner. Hello, you are supposed to chip in. So there are things that kids do because they are responsible and amazing members of the family, and everyone has to chip in to make our living environment nice for everyone. But there are also things that your child can do that are over and above, and give them that opportunity to earn. And then once you earn this money, what do you do with it? Of course, teach them how to tithe and why we tithe, and also how to save, and also how to spend. Take them to the supermarket, and maybe this child will see this toy that is going for like thousands and thousands of shillings, and the child has like 269 bob. And they want that child. So this is a great opportunity to teach them. One, either get a toy that is cheaper, or two, save your money until you get to 1,000 and thousands, pick up more jobs and all that, and everything is so important. And also teaching them how to budget. You guys know how to budget, right? I mean, budgeting is just, budgeting, like simple budgeting. Essential life skill number 9 is health and hygiene. It is so important, and we need to make it a part of our kids' life to teach them not only how to take care of their bodies. I mean, shower every day, brush your teeth twice a day, make sure you're wearing clean underwear, and all such things, but also teaching them why should you do this thing, and teach them in a way that they will understand. And of course, we love saving money in this home, and we'll make our own hand wash. It's been amazing, so that even if people wash their hands from the moment they wake up to the moment they go to bed, it doesn't cost that much. So, and if you're interested, I will link a video right here. And before I get to essential life skill number 10, I just want to thank you for watching this video up to this point. I really appreciate, and thank you so much to my lovely subscribers for subscribing to this channel. You really help this channel to grow, and I don't take it for granted, guys. I am so grateful, and I thank you, and I am humbled for it. And if you're finding this content helpful, please let me know by hitting the thumbs up, and if you haven't already, by subscribing. Essential life skill number 10 is traveling. And this is what I mean. I mean, when kids are younger, we teach them how to ride a bike, like when they're yay tall to a grasshopper. And then as they grow older, we teach them everything, but it reaches a point we stop. But it is so key to teach them how to use such things as public transport. Like, you never ever know when your child will be stuck somewhere and they need to get home, but they don't even know where they live. They don't even know which matatu number goes to their home, or which train number, or which bus number, or which aircraft number. if they exist, I don't know. But basically, it is so important. Teach them how to all the basics of transport. I mean, how to navigate, where do we live, which road, which estate, how do we get there, and everything. Very, very key. Goodness, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.